So which of the following is the uses of sodium 24? Sodium 24 mesti ada underground pipe leakage. So you all get answer D. All right. So before that, we try to remember phosphorus 32. Phosphorus 32 to study plant. Okay, plant metabolism. All right, plant metabolism. Number two, please remember iodine. Iodine 131. Okay, Yasmin, iodine 131, what is the function?
To determine thyroid cancer.
Okay, to detect, don't put thyroid, ni, THY, okay, THY, thyroid diseases, okay, including thyroid cancer, goiter, all that. All right, so try to put thyroid diseases. Okay, so now we go for carbon 12. Okay, carbon 12 is used as a standard atom. Okay, in determining the RAM, okay, relative atomic mass, or RMM or RFM. Why carbon 12 is used? Kalau ditanya, just find exists as what? Exists as solid, easy to handle. So it's exists as solid, easy to handle. Ini jawapan dia, right? So we go for next question. Okay, argon and inert properties. Which of the following statement is correct? Anyone can give me the answer? Rashmi can give me the answer. Abhishek?
So A,
A. So we check argon. Okay, if you check argon 18, so it has 2.8.8. So why argon as inert properties? Because argon has achieved what? All the argon has achieved duplet or octet electron arrangement. Monoatomic gases, all the noble gases exist as monoatomic gases. So the one is statement, Why they inert properties? Because argon has achieved what? Octet electron arrangement. So answer C. All right. So we go for next one. Okay, naphthalene, chemical bonding in the naphthalene. So what is the chemical bond present in the naphthalene? C10H8. Okay, C10H8. This one exists as molecule, is used to determine the heating curve or cooling curve. When you see non-metal, okay, plus non-metal, just put this and exists as what? Covalent bond, contain covalent bond. Okay, covalent bond mesti ada sharing of valence electron between what? Between non-metal atom. Paling penting sharing of valence electron. Okay, if ionic bonding, anyone? Adi Edmund, ionic bonding. What is the
Yes,
definition of ionic bonding?
when a non-metal atom and another metal atom share to achieve stable electron and
Hey, okay, so please remember non-metal plus non-metal is covalent bond. Okay, metal plus non-metal is ionic bond. Okay, covalent bond sharing of valence electron. Ionic bond, you must put this word, transferring of valence electron from metal atom to non-metal atom. Then only you get dapat markah. So please remember this one. Okay, any questions so far? So far no question. All right, so we go for this bonding is known as what bonding? Covalent bond. All right, so next one. What is the unit for rate of reaction? Rate means mesti ada time. What is the time unit for time? Second ataupun minute, or we have one more is what? Hour lah. Alright, so rate of reaction. So you must know the definition of rate of reaction. Rate of reaction, quantity. Okay, quantity of substance mesti ada perkataan change in the quantity of reactant or product per unit time. That means you can use what? Gram, okay, gram per minute. Okay, or you can use what? Gram per second. Mesti ada second per second, okay, per minute. Alright, or you can use mole per minute. Alright, mesti ada per minute. See here, got minute. This one mole dm. So this answer is B. Alright, any question? Okay, this type of question try to do. Minta maaf saya tidak dapat hadir, saya sibuk. Okay, sibuk. Okay. Okay, now we go for this one. Human digestive system. Okay, it has gastric juice. Okay, what is the chemical symbol of gastric juice? Hydrochloric acid. Please remember hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid. All these acid is called what acid? Strong acid. Okay, strong acid is ionizes out, ionizes completely in what? In water. And it will produce what? Produce I concentration of hydrogen ion. When the concentration is I, the pH value will be what? Low, 1 or 2. Any question? No question, eh? This one cannot get wrong, eh? Okay. So the answer, what is the pH value of gastric juice? Gastric juice, okay, for chemical symbol, hydrochloric acid. So it should be pH value of 1 or 2. So the answer A, right? Any question? So question 1 until 10, y'all cannot get wrong, you know. Okay, you see, I do this one. Okay, so when you see iron 2 change to iron 3. All right, so iron 2, so must remember this one. So I padam ni. Okay, you must remember what are the reducing agent. Okay, reducing agent. Reducing agent undergo what reaction? Oxidation. Oxidation means what? Lost electron. Famous reducing agent, remember tiga saja. Iron 2 sulfate. Number 2, Ki solution or KBr or KCl. Number 3, y'all remember reactive metals. Reactive metal like zinc or magnesium. All right. So iron 2 sulfate, right? Iron 2 is, I will undergo what reaction? Oxidation. How to do half equation? Iron 2 arrow become iron 3. Okay, by losing one electron. It lost one electron. Okay, can this reaction can occur if let's say there is what? Reduction. Okay. Another substance undergo reduction. The substance that undergo reduction is known as what? Oxidizing agent. That means we need oxidizing agent. Baru ini boleh berlaku. So what are the oxidizing agent? Acidify, potassium, manganate 7. Or acidify, potassium, dichromate 6. Or acidify, hydrogen peroxide. Okay, these are the substance will undergo reduction or chlorine solution, bromine solution, iodine solution. Last one, any solution that contain iron 3 ion solution. So, mana-mana jawapan yang ni kamu kena ambil. Then only reduction will occur and this one oxidation akan berlaku. Because both oxidation and reduction when occur simultaneously, the reaction called redox. Okay, understand? Okay, which of the following substance can convert iron 2 to iron 3? So, you all ambil mana-mana this one. Tengok dalam objective question. So, potassium iodide cannot. This one cannot. Sulfur dioxide cannot. So, the answer should be chlorine. Chlorine solution. Any question? No question. Question number 10. You see question number 1 until 10 saya tak dapat satu pun salah. So you all must get full mark like this lah. Okay, nah? Okay, once you see this alloy. Alloy, you must remember this one. Iron plus carbon, it should be steel. Okay, iron plus carbon steel. When iron plus carbon tambah chromium tambah nickel, this one should be what? Should be stainless. Stainless steel. These two please memorize. Okay, one more please memorize bronze. Bronze and brass. These two must memorize lah. Okay, bronze again made up of what? Copper, copper. Okay, main main atom is copper lah. Alright, minor atom, you remember the Z. Okay, Z and S. Okay, so the Z will be what? Zinc. Zinc ambil tukar tempat. Okay, brass contain copper and zinc. Okay, brass contain copper and zinc. Brass pula, you take the tin. Tin, S, ni, SN, you all put here. Switch the place. That's all. These are the four alloy you guys must remember. Alright, any question? No question, eh? Okay, alloy Z. So you all see here, got iron. Okay, so iron and carbon. So this alloy is known as what? Steel. Alright, any question? No question, eh? Okay, we go for next question. Okay, which of the following is the natural polymer? Fake? Rashmi? Elena?
C.
Yasmin? C. Alright, tengok dia dapat. Okay, natural polymer. Okay, we tengok natural polymer. What are the natural polymer? Number one, you must remember carbohydrate. Carbohydrate, or they put starch, or they put what? Starch. Okay, starch or cellulose. Okay, cellulose. These are the polymer. Okay, natural polymer. So the monomer is small basic unit. What is the name of the monomer? Glucose. Okay, number two will be what? Number two will be protein. Okay, what is the small name of protein is? Basic unit of protein, you guys remember? Amino acid. Okay, number three. Okay, number three will be what? Fat. Okay, fat. What is the small unit of fat? Will be glycerol. Okay, plus fatty acid. All right, and number four. Number four, you guys must remember what? DNA, deoxyribonucleic. Okay, this one, the small units is what? Nucleotide. All right, and the last one is known as natural rubber. Natural rubber, one more name for natural rubber, you all must remember, polyisoprene. Okay, polyisoprene. The polyisoprene, the basic unit, which is monomer, is known as what? You all remember? Isoprene. All right. So the natural polymer, number one, carbohydrate, protein, fat, DNA, natural rubber, or polyisoprene. So the answer, polyisoprene. All right. Okay, next one, last one. Okay, this type of question belum pernah keluar SPM. Alright, so make sure remember, melting means what? When you see melting, solid change into liquid. Okay, when you see boiling, liquid change into gas. So y'all put like this lah. Then y'all go to the here, check room temperature. They want which one exists as liquid. Room temperature 25 degrees Celsius. All right. Then you go to your what? The table. Try to check where is your 25. 25 here will be what? Negative, negative 8, negative 7 dot 25. That means the P exists as gas. Put here. Okay, here yang mana where is the 25? This is 54, 53, 25 will be here. The particle exists as liquid. So you guys already got the answer. You all check where is your 25 here, 20, 79, 78 dot 25. So their particle exists as solid. Okay, here where is your 25, 255? Okay, dot 25. So the particle exists as solid. So the answer Q. So the answer Q. Any question? Okay, question 1 until 10, satu pun tak salah. So in the exam, you all try to do, okay, and make sure 40 over 40. Alright, so we go for today's lesson. Before we go for today's lesson, I want you all to do this question. Okay, tengok siapa boleh jawab semua. Where is the question? Okay, we do this question. Okay, take a paper, any pencil, write down. Okay, table 2 shows the three function of modern medicine. State the type of medicine. They can put type or class. Okay, number 1. Amirul, number 1. Arvin, number 1.
Sir, analgesic.
Okay, very good. Relief pain, you guys put what? Analgesic. Okay, next one. Okay, kill or prevent reproduction of bacteria. This is medicine, under medicine. Okay, this one will be
Antifungal.
Microbials, not fungal, antimicrobials. Okay, antimicrobials got antibiotic, antiseptic, and disinfectant. Okay, kena ingat Okay, emotional changer, emotion and behavior of the patient. Sharwan, answer?
Psychotic drugs.
Hey, very good lah. Can become a doctor, PSYCHO, psychotic drugs or psychotic medicine. Okay, next one. Read this question. You must finish all the supply of medicine type Q. Okay, all right, doctor. Medicine type Q. Where is your Q? Is antimicrobial. That is means they are mentioning about what? They are talking about antibiotic. All right, antibiotic. Okay, what will happen if the patient do not do as what the doctor say? Anyone? Yashmin, want to try? Hello.
Yeah, sure.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
The some pathogen may survive and develop resistance to the medicine.
Okay, so here 1 mark, right? So you all put here, okay, some, okay, pathogen or bacteria. Bacteria may survive, and they will do what? Develop, okay, develop resistance, okay, resistance towards what? Towards the medicine. All right, finish. That means doctor need to subscribe high dosage or okay any other heavy antibiotic which can have a side effect like nausea, organ damage, like that lah. Okay, we already learned all this. Some bacteria may survive and develop resistance towards the medicine. All right, now we go for this one. This is Slango trial paper 2010, sorry, 2020 trial paper. All right, we do modern medicine. They give you streptomycin, psychotic drugs, aspirin. State the type of medicine W and X. X easy lah, I know. Aspirin, paracetamol, or codeine. They are under one class, and that class is used to do what? Relief. Okay, relief what? Relief pain. All right, so X is under what? You guys put your analgesic. Okay, W. Anyone? Streptomycin, please remember, is used to treat what? Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is what? Is a fungal infection or bacterial infection in the lungs. Okay, and the streptomycin under what? Antibiotic. Antibiotic. Streptomycin and penicillin under antibiotic. So you guys can put what? Antibiotic boleh letak or antimicrobial. Mana-mana satu? Microbial. Boleh letak. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, what is the function of medicine W? So that means the streptomycin, sorry, antibiotic. Function of antibiotic, you guys put what? Kills the growth. Growth of microorganism, or straight away put bacteria, because this medicine is known as what? Antibiotic. All right, any question? No question, eh? Okay, we go for next question. Give one example of psychotic drug. Adi and Man, give me one example of psychotic drug. Adi and Man, not sure
Yes,
da?
sir.
Ah,
I'm eating.
give me one example of psychotic drug. We already learned, you know.
Yes, sir.
Baru nak buka. Hey, psychotic drug, the easiest one, please remember, aloe what? Alloperidol. So easiest one, y'all put what? Alloperidol. Okay, or clozapine. Okay, must memorize. Can. Okay, so now we go for next one. What is the function of medicine X? Where is your X? This one, aspirin. What is the function of medicine X? Anyone? Arish? Anna? Okay, so please remember this one, aspirin under analgesic. Jessic, right, is used to relieve pain, right? Aspirin is used to treat what? Treat fever. Fever can, you can put headache can, or you can put toothache also can. So it's used to treat fever, headache, or toothache. Mana-mana satu jawapan. Any question? No question. So this type of question mesti dapat markah penuh eh. Okay, now we go for next question. Okay, this is MRSM 2010 paper. They give you ikan masin, okay, ikan masin and the food strawberry jam. Okay, strawberry jam okay can In the jam they add what? Sugar. Here they add what? Salt. Must remember. Okay, state the what? Natural. They put natural, natural preservative added in makanan A. Your answer should be salt. Okay, ikan masin right. They put ikan masin right. Okay, ikan masin Okay, next one here sugar. Okay, can the sugar and salt will do what? They will absorb. Okay, absorb water. Water from what? From the body of microorganism. Microorganism and they will kill the microorganism. The microbe lah. Can must remember. Can? Okay, next one. Bagaimana how this natural what preservative okay can make the food last longer. Okay, they will do what? Absorb water. Water from the body of what? Of microorganism and will kill the microorganism. So you guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Any question? No question, eh? Okay, this type of question very easy, no. Okay, overeating of food B. Okay, for the long period of time. What is food B? Sugar. Okay, sugar. It contains sugar, right? It can cause. Huh? What was that? Okay, B for the jangka masa yang panjang for the long period of time can cause diseases. Name disease that diseases is called what? Diabetic. Okay, diabetic. Okay, and it can be replaced with what? Anyone? Walaba? Hmm. Hana? Abhishek?
Ethanol.
Hey, ethanol. They ethanol alcohol lah. Hey, sugar. Artificial sweetener. Anyone? Artificial
Stevia.
sweetener.
Sam.
Stevia lah. Apa ethanol? Okay. So you can use what? Aspartame or stevia or sorbitol. Please remember aspartame, stevia, sorbitol. Okay. They got what? Low calorific value. Okay. Do not increase what? The sugar what? Sugar level in the blood. All this must remember. Any question? Okay, if in the exam they show you ice cream, cup ice cream. Okay, what is the artificial sweetener can be added so that is bunny. This one can be consumed by diabetic patients. So please remember aspartame. Okay, kalau you tak suka aspartame, you remember stevia. Can Kalau tak suka stevia, sorbitol. Okay, can Any question? Okay, last question. Okay, last question. Then we continue. Okay, jadual 1. Okay, the table 1 shows the what? Dua jenis ubat. D. Okay, relief pain. Not suitable for children. That means ini you guys put what? Aspirin. Aspirin is not suitable to be consumed by children because it can cause what? Because aspirin is what? Kalau ditanya, aspirin is acidic. Acidic analgesic. Why is aspirin is acidic analgesic? Okay, because it contains carboxylic compound. Carboxylic compound inside the molecular formula or structural formula. Okay, it also contain what? Ester. It can cause what? Internal bleeding in their small intestine. All right. Another 2% cannot take aspirin is supper, gastric patient and pregnant woman. Kena ingat Pneumonia, tuberculosis. Pneumonia and tuberculosis is what? Bacterial infection. This is fungal infection. This is bacterial infection. So untuk ini you kena ambil antibiotics. Okay, biotik. Mesti ingat Okay, now Acong berusia 2 tahun. That means a small kid lah. Okay, mengalami demam panas. Okay, can So give a reason why medicine D is not suitable for him to be consumed. Suggest another medicine. So why medicine D? Okay, so you guys put here aspirin. Then black cat you put D. Okay, is an acidic analgesic. Okay, so it can cause what? Can cause internal bleeding in Ah Chong. Okay, Ah Chong's small intestine. All right, you guys already score 1 or 2 marks lah. Okay, suggest another medicine can be taken by this Ah Chong. Y'all suggest what? Paracetamol, same analgesic. Any question? Okay, this type of question cannot get wrong. Can I? Okay, what action to be taken to make sure the medicine E is effective? Give your reason. Medicine E is effective. Okay, antibiotics. So must complete. Okay, must complete full course. Okay, full course of the medicine. So you must complete the full medicine. Okay, to ensure all the bacteria or all the pathogen are killed. Okay, kill and prevent the pathogen become what? Become more resistance, okay, to the medicine. Okay, so you guys already scored 2 marks. Any question? Any question? So this type of question came out in Wednesday in the exam. So make sure you all try to get full mark. So try to do more questions. So we go for today's lesson. Today's lesson will be this soap and detergent. All right. So the module already got right. Okay, I go for here. Okay, I go to this one. Okay, when you want to do the soap preparation. So please remember this one. When they give you oil or fat, reacted with any alkali. I take this any of these 2 alkali. Mana-mana alkali? Sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Okay, for soap, we only take 2 alkali. Potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. You will get soap. Okay, plus one more substance is called glycerol. Glycerol is an alcohol. Okay, bila dia bagi macam ni, I want you all to remember 2 question. When in the exam keluar macam ni, the first question, oil or fat belongs to what homologous series? Anyone? Siapa dah belajar dekat tuition ke apa sekolah ke? Homologous series. Okay, the foil and fat is belongs to what homologous series? So please remember oil and fat is belongs to what homologous series, Esther? You guys already score 1 mark. So dalam oil and fat, we have triglyceride and triglyceride is known as ester. Okay, any question? So oil and fat is known as saturated and unsaturated fat lah. Itu nanti kita belajar. Okay, number 2, B, what is the name of the process? When you nampak oil or fat or you nampak potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide, this is soap. Okay, this is glycerol. The name of the process, you guys put here, saponification. You guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Any question? No question, Okay, one more. This drawing, you guys no need to memorize. Don't stress with the drawing. I will draw, but you guys don't stress. Okay, I put R. R is long chain alkyl group. What is R later? One more R. Okay, one more R. So here, this is ester compound. Okay, here we have ester compound. Okay, here we have ester compound. This one join with, okay, join. Okay, join. Okay, all these join. Okay, this is the structural formula of oil. Okay, we call triglyceride. So ini join triglyceride. Structural formula of the oil ataupun fat. So I write here oil or fat. Fat means this long chain ada double bond, at least one double bond. Kalau tak ada double bond, fat means tak ada double bond. Oil ada double bond. Alright. So this is called oil and fat. If you see here, it has what? Ester. That's why what is the homologous series present in oil and fat? You guys put what? Ester. Okay, when reacted with sodium hydroxide, we have 1, 2, 3. So therefore, we need 3 sodium hydroxide. Okay, what you guys will get? So here, sodium ion, hydroxide ion will ionize. This ion, reactive ion. That's why this ion is called what ion? Alkaline ion. So this ion, dia akan pergi buat apa? Dia akan pecahkan benda ni. It will break this structure. So I draw the structure here. Okay, now I draw here. Okay, so y'all no need to memorize. 1C, 2C, 3C. So dia ada macam ni. Okay, H, 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 H. So dia sudah break structure ni. This structure I draw here. So what happened here? So one hydroxide combine, another hydroxide combine, another hydroxide combine. This is called glycerol. Okay, triol. Okay, one ani propan 1, 2, 3. Okay, triol. Okay, glycerol. And what happened bila ini sudah pecah? Ini sudah pecah. This structure become one single unit, single unit, single unit. Alright. They will form soap. Plus, okay, you all put here R, C, double bond O, O negative. Dia dah pecah. Nampak? This one negative, right? So negative. The sodium ion will combine here. This is called soap. Okay, any question? So why you teaching this? We don't understand at all. Okay, look at this question. You all no need to memorize, just see the structure. Okay, look at this. All right. So when they put glycerol, okay, here got C, RCOONA, okay, atau ni RCOONA. So this is what soap. This is what glycerol, sodium hydroxide. What is the name of the process? In the exam, they will ask, what is the name of the process? You guys choose saponification. Itu saja you punya kerja. Any question? Any question? No question. No question, eh? Okay, so we already finished this, all right? The structure formula ni kan? Okay, so this one you guys want to copy down, copy down. So when they show this, they ask what is the name of the process saponification. This oil and fat belongs to what homologous series? So please remember ester. Okay, ester. So these 2 marks mesti kena dapat. Okay, and one more. I go to next part. Okay, what is soap? Okay, what is soap? The definition very important. Okay, what is soap? So please remember soap is sodium or potassium. Okay, potassium salt of fatty acid. You guys write this, you already score 1 mark. Okay, if the definition of soap, soap is what? Sodium or potassium salt of fatty acid. Okay, this is the definition. Okay, copy down this. Okay, nah? Okay, I draw one soap. Okay, complete one. CH3. Okay, CH2, CH2, CH2. This is long chain alkyl group. CH2, they draw here CH2, they draw C double bond O, O negative and A positive. When you see this, this is soap. So untuk mudahkan kerja kamu, what they do, all these alkyl group, they represent with R. Okay, then they take this one, they put here C, we got 1 O, 2 O, right? O, O, and A. This is soap. Okay, kalau dia bagi soap ini, dia tanya what is the suitable alkali used for this soap. Okay, what is the name the alkali used for this soap? So, okay, you must remember name the alkali. So please remember alkali contain what ion? Hydroxide ion. You guys take this sodium ion, put here. So what is the name of the alkali? So your answer sodium hydroxide. You guys already score 1 mark. They show you one more soap. RCOOK ion. This soap, and this is called potassium salt of fatty acid. Okay, this soap is known as sodium salt of fatty acid. This soap is known as potassium salt of fatty acid. Any question? Any question? No question, eh? Okay, if they ask what is the name of the alkali used for this soap, you remember alkali must have what? Hydroxide ion. Take the potassium ion, you guys put here. So what is the name of the alkali? KOH. You guys already score another mark. Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, so before we complete the notes, I want y'all to remember the soap making process. Okay, so we do this, then y'all try to do the notes. Okay, soap making process. A lot of question here. The soap making process, we will do what? We will take a sodium hydroxide, concentrated sodium hydroxide. Okay, kita tengok Okay, panaskan. Okay, we put 50 cm or 100 cm, 50 cm power 3 of highly concentrated 5.0 mole dm negative 3 of sodium hydroxide. The sodium hydroxide can be replaced with what? Potassium hydroxide. Okay, can Then after that, we add 10 ml. Okay, 10 ml of palm oil. Palm oil. So why 10 ml? I need 50 ml. Kenapa palm oil 10 ml? In one molecule of palm oil, we got 3 glycerin. Tengok. One oil, one molecule, kita ada berapa? 1, 2, 3. So we need a very little quantity enough. Okay. So this is one soap. Okay, here you get one soap. Here you get one soap. Here you get one soap. So in one molecule, you will get 3 molecules of soap. Okay, any question? No question, Okay, so we take this sodium hydroxide. So what you all do, you boil the solution. Okay, boil the solution. After you put everything, you guys boil the solution until this layer disappear. Okay, that means there's one layer only. Once the layer disappear, what you guys do? Put off the flame. Put off the flame, because once the layer disappear, what you guys will get? CrCOONA. Okay, you guys already got soap, and one more, you guys already got the glycerol. Okay, glycerol. So sudah ada. Okay, now the problem is what? This RCOONA. This is called what? Sodium salt of fatty acid. Ini dipanggil sodium salt of fatty acid, right? And once you see salt, we have two type of salt. One soluble, another one insoluble. When this ion, potassium ion, sodium ion, ammonium ion, nitrate ion present, the salt is known as what salt? Soluble salt. Dia garam larut. That means this soap is known as what? Soluble salt. Kalau soluble salt, how to precipitate this salt? We very difficult to precipitate the salt. Untuk jadikan dia pepejal susah sangat. So what you guys have to do? You guys have to add. Okay, after finish, okay, you have to trigger the solution by adding another soluble salt. Okay, so they will ask in the exam. So after that, you already got soap and detergent, right? You already got soap and detergent, right? They will ask, what is the purpose of adding sodium chloride solution? Kamu kena tambah sodium chloride solution. Okay, once you tambah sodium chloride solution, then you panaskan for a while. After few minutes, you can see a lot of white color solid will form. A lot of white color solid will form. Okay, and this solid is known as what? Soap. Okay, if in the exam they ask what is the purpose of adding sodium chloride? To reduce the solubility of soap, so that maximum amount of soap can be precipitated. boleh dijadikan pepejal. So only this answer, very simple answer. What is the purpose of sodium hydroxide added in soap making process to reduce the solubility of the soap? Sir, I still don't understand lah. You're going very fast. Okay, so we try to check this question. Okay, what is the purpose? Why sodium chloride is used in preparation of soap? So answer will be what? To reduce the solubility of soap. So the answer to reduce the solubility of soap so that you can get maximum amount of soap. Any question? Any question? Okay, no question, eh? All right. So now what you guys do here, after you guys already got a lot of soap, like this precipitate, how to remove soap, and we have one more is called glycerol. So how to remove this, okay, how to separate soap from glycerol, we do what process? We do filtration process. So how to do the filtration process? You take the filter paper, filter funnel, put the filter paper. Okay, here you do what? You put the beaker, you all tuangkan larutan tu, larutan yang ada soap and glycerol, tuangkan. So the residue here will be your soap and the filtrate will be your glycerol. All right, any question? Any question? After that, the filter paper you dry by pressing between few filter paper, y'all will get white color solid. And this white color solid is what? When you feel with your finger, it will feel what? Feel soapy. Soapy. When you add in the water, you shake, it will form foam. Foam will produce. Foam will be formed when add in water. That is the test to show the soap. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, one more question. Okay, see, eh? Okay, one more question. Palm oil. Okay, when they put palm oil, reacted with sodium hydroxide, you guys will get soap, right? Soap plus you guys will get the glycerol, right? What is the name of the soap? Dia akan tanya. So please remember when palm oil reacted with sodium hydroxide, y'all will get sodium. Must memorize this, palm, you put here palmitate, sodium palmitate. Sodium palmitate plus glycerol. Any question? Ini pun ada dalam modul kita buat kemudian, eh. Okay. So remember this. So when the palm oil is made up of what? Ester, right? So kita pecahkan dia, kita ambil palmitic acid. Palmitic acid because it's triglyceride. Okay, it's made up of fatty acid, right? So palm oil contain what acid? Palmitic acid. So dia akan bagi macam ni tau. CH3, okay, CH3 bracket CH2 ada 14. Okay, 14 COOH. When you see this, this is called palmitic acid. And what is the sources of this palmitic acid? Kalau ditanya dalam exam, palm oil. Okay, kalau ada 10, that is coconut oil. If 14, palmitic acid. Okay, palm oil. Okay, reacted with sodium hydroxide, what is the product you guys will get? Okay, what is the product you will get? So you take out this sodium ion, hydroxide ion. Okay, can eh? So what you all do? You all padamkan ini dulu, eh. Padamkan ni. Okay, ambil letak sini. CH3 bracket CH2 close the bracket 14 COO. This is acid, right? Mesti ada negative charge. This sodium ion put here. All right. Okay, and you got hydrogen, right? So then you will get water, H2O. Then you can erase the charge. This is the soap you will get. All right. Any question? Okay, what is the name of this soap? Sodium. Okay, sodium palmitate soap. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, now we do round 2. Sekali lagi kita buat semua lengkap, secara lengkap di sini. Okay, now look at this. Alright. Okay, what is soap? Soap is known as sodium. Okay, sodium or Okay, fatty acid, sodium salt of fatty acid or potassium salt of fatty acid. Okay, this is palm oil. Dapat daripada palm oil. All these we will represent with R. Okay, now I take the C, put here. I take 1O, 2O, 1, 2, I put here. I take the sodium ion, put here. This is the formula of soap. Okay, we have one more soap, COOK. So what is soap? If in the exam they ask sodium salt of fatty acid or potassium salt of fatty acid. Any question? Okay, tadi kita dah belajar, sekarang ulang balik. Okay, can So soap making process is called what process? Saponification process. Palm oil or any oil, any fat, okay, belongs to what homologous series? Answer ester. You get 1 mark. Okay, the alkali used to make soap, we got 2 alkali only. For this, we use what? Sodium hydroxide. For this, we use what? Potassium hydroxide. You guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Any question? No question. Palm oil is a triglyceride. And one glyceride is called what? Is called palmitic. Palmitic acid. All right, palmitic acid. Any question? No question. What is the IUPAC name of the soap form? That means what is the IUPAC name of the soap form? So inilah, ini soap dia. They give this soap. Okay, this soap they give you this soap. Okay, or they give you this soap. CH3 bracket CH2. Kamu tengok di sini CH3 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Soap 14. COO, okay, Na. What is the name of this soap? So your answer should be sodium palmitate. Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, so I give you the question. Okay, you guys do this question first. Arvind, understand?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay, so you all try this question 1 minute from now. Zia and friends carry out preparation of soap. Palm oil is hydrolyzed. Okay, when palm oil hydrolyzed means the 3 glyceride pecah, they become 1 palmitic acid, 2 palmitic acid, 3 palmitic acid. One formula of palmitic acid is this. The formula will be given in the question. Yeah, in the question. SPM soalan memang macam ni ya. Kalau keluar lah. Okay, those finish, angkat tangan. Okay, finish. Okay, we do this one. Soap making process, they put here soap making process is known as saponification. So you put here saponification. In the soap making process, they ask the equation, right? Take this, put here CH3 bracket CH2, close the bracket, put 4 COOH plus NaOH. Y'all write this tanpa hydrogen. CH3 C bracket CH2 close the bracket 14 COO, take the Na, put here, then plus water. This is known as what reaction? Is known as neutralization, because this is acid, this is alkali, right? So saponification ada dua reaction. Dua reaction. Number one, saponification. Number two is called neutralization. Okay, can I? So in the exam, you just write saponification enough. Okay, so understand? Understand? We go for next. Tadi kita dah belajar kan? So palm oil, they mix with 50 cm power 3 of sodium hydroxide, or they can replace with potassium hydroxide. After the two layer, there will be two layer. After the two layer disappear, you remember the reaction is completed. tutup dia punya Bunsen burner, you add what solution? Sodium hydroxide. What is the function of sodium hydroxide? To reduce the solubility of soap. You all right, letak ni je sudah dapat markah. Okay, I give you 1 minute to answer this question. Very fast, Nikki. Okay, soap making process is known as saponification. Okay, saponification. State the function of sodium chloride. So answer to reduce the solubility of soap. Satu markah. What is the name of another substance can replace KOH? What is the homologous series of palm oil? Ester. Settle. Very easy. All right, now we go for next question. Okay, can I? When they give you the structure, okay, once you see the structure, why I remove sodium ion? Because this is called soluble salt. Soluble salt, when you put in the water, dia akan keluar, okay, dia akan bentuk, dia dalam kepala dia ada negative symbol. What is the purpose of negative symbol nanti? So this is called anion of soap. So when you use the when you describe the cleaning action of soap, you mesti guna anion of soap. Okay, kan eh? Okay, ini adalah tail region. Okay, echo. This is called 8, kepala. Okay, kalau tail region, please remember hydrophobic. You remember big, long. Okay, hydrophobic region. Okay, kalau kepala, we call what? Hydrophilic region. Okay, you guys already learned this in biology. Okay, now state the part of ni soap ion that soluble in water. Kepala larut dalam air. Because this is made up of covalent bond. Okay, covalent. This is covalent. Carbon, non-metal. Hydrogen, non-metal. So they are covalent. Covalent insoluble in water. So this one, the kepala, okay, kepala, inside the kepala, we have sodium ion, right? Metal, non-metal, ionic bonding. Ionic bonding soluble in water. So you guys put what? Hydrophilic region. Or you guys take the part Y, put here part Y. Settle. Any question? Any question? No question, eh?
Sir,
Okay. So, yeah.
sir, I don't understand.
Which one?
The the explanation just now, the whole thing.
The whole
I
thing
don't
means
quite
everything. Okay.
I don't
Okay,
quite
the whole thing
understand.
you don't understand. Okay, so I do what? I circle this boy. Okay, here we have sodium ion, right? Okay, so my question, the sodium ion metal or non-metal?
Non-metal.
Okay, sodium metal, group
Eh,
1 ion.
metal,
Okay,
metal. Yeah.
group 1 is called alkali. Okay, group 1 metal,
Met-
linak, right? Linak.
mm,
Okay, so group 1 alkali. So this is metal. This is non-metal because carbon oxygen is non-metal. Metal plus non-metal, this one is made up of ionic bonding. What is the
ionic bond.
ionic bonding? What is the physical properties of ionic bonding? Sir, I don't understand what is the physical properties. Soluble in what? Soluble in water,
Water.
but it's insoluble in organic
Organic
solvent.
solvent.
Organic solvent, right? Okay, and if you see this echo, this is tail region. The tail region is called what region? Hydrophobic region. Kepala is known as what region? Hydrophilic region. Understand? Understand? This one,
Uh, uh,
the hydrophilic, you have to memorize lah. Why hydrophilic? The one you have to memorize. And this one, you guys already learned under lipid compound biology. Okay? Can Okay.
uh,
Echo, this kepala ni, echo is called hydrophobic. Kepala we call hydrophilic. Can understand?
uh,
Understand? Memorize,
okay.
memorize, Okay, now
Okay.
you do what? You take this. See this. All made up of carbon. Carbon is non-metal. Hydrogen also non-metal. When non-metal, what type of bonding? Covalent
Covalent
bond. Covalent
bonding.
bond insoluble in water. Understand?
Water. Yeah.
Okay, now they give you what? Okay, ini semua padam. We answer this question. Ini semua padam, ini semua padam, ini semua padam. Okay, padam, padam. Okay, padam. Okay, padam already, right? They give you two structure. From here, this put part X, this is covalent. This one, part Y. Which part soluble in water? Of course, this lah.
Part Y.
Understand? Pandai you boy. Okay, now we go for this. Zia. Hey, why I use Zia only today? Okay. Zia is used, okay, to only use soap to wash in art water. Guys, art water must memorize this. Every year, this one very famous, Art water is called Datius water lah. Art water, Datius water. Ni paling kotor punya. Art water is called ni. Example of art water, ocean water. Okay, or well water. This art water contains two ion. Okay, what is the ion present in art water? Calcium ion and magnesium ion. Okay, what will happen when the cleaning action, during cleaning action, this is an ion of soap. Okay, here we have an ion of soap. This art water, calcium are the two positive, right? So it will ikat, it will form insoluble salt. And this salt is called scum. That means the number of N ion, okay, N ion of soap will be less, and soap fail to clean in art water. Any question? Sir, I still don't understand because you're going very fast. Okay, very fast. Okay, so what I do here, in this box, okay, here I put cloth. Okay, then they fill up with what water? Art water. Art water. This art water contains any high concentration of what ion? Calcium ion and magnesium ion. So saya letak di sini grease molecule. This is called grease. Okay, grease. So here I put 3 N ion of, okay, N ion of soap. This is called N ion of soap. Okay, so what will happen? These 2 N ion akan diikat. Okay, akan diikat dia. So itu akan diikat, ini pun akan diikat, they form scum. Okay, form scum, that means insoluble salt. Now we have only one. This one, dia pergi melekat, dia tak boleh keluarkan grease from the cloth surface. Therefore, soap is ineffective in art water. If they ask why, you must remember scum. Okay, kena ingat scum. Art water contains calcium ion, magnesium ion. Okay, so soap ineffective in art water. Okay, so macam mana nak jawab soalan ni? Kita tengok soalan ni. Okay, so what is art water? Art water contains. So when they ask what is art water, you all just jawab macam ni je. How to jawab? Yasmin, you know how to jawab?
No, sir.
Okay, we do together. Art water, just remember two ion. Art, so you all put the art water contains I concentration. Concentration of calcium ions, okay, and magnesium ions. You guys already score 1 mark. So if in the exam pernah keluar satu trial paper, they ask what is art water. A lot of teachers struggling to answer. When we check the schema jawapan, they want this. Art water contains high concentration of calcium ion and magnesium ion. Settle. Any question? Any question? Explain why the oily stain remain after washing with soap in art water. You see the diagram? They wash with art water. After finish washing, the oily stain remains. Why? So if they ask in the exam, so how to answer? This is 3 marks or 4 marks. Okay? Kita buat ni. First point, what is art water? So you put here art water, okay, contains I concentration of, you all put calcium ions and magnesium ion. You guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Copy down. Hard water contains high concentration of calcium ion and magnesium ion. Okay. Okay, next point. So y'all put like this, an ion of soap. When you add soap, it will dissolve, the sodium ion break and the N ion will break. So y'all must mention an ion. An ion of soap will react with, okay, this ions and form what? Form scum. You already got another mark. Okay, next point, number of anion of soap. Okay, soap become less because they form insoluble salt, right? They form precipitate, right? The number of anion of soap in the solution become less, thus soap. Okay, thus anion of soap fail to clean or remove the dirt. That's all. Finish. Any question? Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, copy down this. Once finish, one person angkat tangan. We after this we straight away go to the what question. TJ Ramachandran. Okay. Okay, Rana. Okay, very good. Okay, now we go for next question. Suggest a substance can be used instead of soap to remove oily stain effectively. So that means you can use another cleaning agent. Another cleaning agent what? We use detergent. Why you keep angkat tangan je? Sekali cukup lah. Okay, detergent. So you replace with detergent, it can effectively remove the dirt. Okay, so once you put detergent, you already score 1 mark. Then you put here why you can use detergent, because an ion. Please use an ion. An ion of detergent. Detergent do not react. Okay, react with, here do not react with, okay, magnesium ions and calcium ions. Okay, you guys already score only 1 mark. Okay, then no scum is formed, another mark. Okay, thus an ion of detergent. Detergent will remove, okay, remove the dirt or grease or the what? The kotoran, dirt effectively. Okay, you guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Any question? Okay, some ni they will put what ni kalau you tengok nota lain, they will put an ion of detergent will react with calcium and magnesium ion but do not form scum. Itu konsep yang salah tau. Okay, you cannot put that concept. So this fine. Detergent, y'all put an ion of detergent do not react with calcium ion and magnesium ion. No scum is formed. Thus, an ion of detergent will remove the dirt effectively. Any question? No question. Okay, once copied, angkat tangan. Adi Anman, faham ah?
Can, sir.
Wow, background. Hey, who's this TJ Ramachandran? Uh-huh. Very fast, you boy.
Sorry,
Okay, now
sir.
we...
Getting used to the thing.
Okay, good. Like that lah. Okay, so now this question, this one, y'all try to read from my notes. Where is the notes? The book lah. Okay, in the book got. Normally dia jarang keluar atau kalau keluar pun you orang baca sini, takkan keluar punya lah. Okay, kalau keluar nanti y'all tengok lah di sini Where is the answer? The answer is here. Okay, in the book, my book got. Okay, I show it to y'all. Okay, look at this. Okay, here. So the soap, okay, when soap is added to water, the hydrophilic region. What is hydrophilic? Hydrophilic inilah kepala. Okay, this is called hydrophilic hydrophilic region. Hydrophilic region will dissolve in the water. You guys get 1 mark. Okay, anion of soap is formed. The kepala, this kepala will do what? Reduce the surface tension of water. That means surface tension of water means the water becomes soft, Okay, why the kepala reduce the surface tension of water so that the pakaian can increase the wetting ability of the what soap. Okay, so next point you go to here. This increase the wetting ability of the water. Allow the any cloth can be wetted truly. Okay, dia akan memang basah dengan cepat. Kalau you ambil pakaian yang keras, you put in the water, it will take time to dissolve. No, you are wet, So if you add soap, then you only soak in the soap solution, it will wet very fast. Okay, can I? The hydrophobic region. Sir, I don't know what is hydrophobic. This is kepala. This is the region, hydrophobic. Echo. And kepala is known as what? Hydrophilic region. Soap and ion dissolve in the grease. Okay, so dissolve in the grease. So the kepala will go, any echo will go down, kepala atas. Any question? No question, eh? So what will happen? This kepala will push upward, Okay, because kepala don't like the one grease. So echo tak suka air, it will go down. Okay, pushing and pulling force. Okay, and during you do what? Mechanical agitation. Mechanical agitation means you goncangkan air, you do scrubbing, all that, it will detach the grease from the soap molecule. And what will happen? The pushing and pulling force, ini still push bawah, ini atas. Okay, kepala atas, ekor bawah, kepala atas, ekor bawah, it will emulsify the grease droplet into grease molecule into small droplet because of the kepala pushing atas, ekor pushing bawah. Okay, because ekor don't want the water kena pada badan dia. Alright, so what will happen? There's a two force, pushing and pulling force will emulsify the grease into small droplet because grease is heavier. It can redeposit on the cloth surface. And what will happen once they turn into small droplet? These charges. When you draw, you need to put the charges. These charges can cause what? Repulsion. Okay, repulsion between the molecule. It can repel each other. They do not coagulate. Mereka takkan cantum and redeposit, takkan jatuh balik. So you see here the grease molecule emulsify into small droplet, become suspended and form emulsion. The negative charges on the kepala, okay, prevent the grease molecule, okay, droplet from coagulating and redepositing. Okay, because of what? They will always repel each other. Okay, so what will happen? Foam produce help to float the emulsion. Rinsing action will help to remove the grease from the cloth surface. Itu saja. Any question? This answer in my book. Okay, please read and complete the one. Okay, can I? Okay, from here, what they will ask. Okay, kita pergi sini. Mana? All of you understand Okay, I go very fast means sorry lah. Got no time. Okay, very less time. Okay, nanti kita lepas trial kita buat lah. Okay, so y'all try to do this. Okay, so I already do the isi tempat kosong. Y'all do, but we do this. First point. Okay, so this is kepala. Okay, kepala is known as what? Y'all put hydrophilic region. Okay, echo, this is echo, right? Echo, y'all put what? Hydrophobic region. Okay, the tail region is known as what? Hydrophobic region. It is made up of what bonding? Covalent bond. Okay, if you see here, carbon non-metal, hydrogen non-metal, all non-metal, covalent bonding. Covalent bond insoluble in water, but soluble in what? Soluble in, you all put grease. Grease lah. Grease is organic substance. Okay, and the echo, this is echo. Echo is known as what? Known as water eating region. Dia tak suka, benci air. Okay, can I? Eighth region is known as hydrophilic region. Hydrophilic region. Eight kepala, okay, hydrophilic. okay, is made up of what bonding? Ionic bonding. Ionic bonding soluble in water but insoluble in grease. All right. And this region is known as water loving region. When soap is added to the water, what will happen? You all go through the books and do lah. Okay. Answer in the book. Okay. Now I give you 1 minute to answer this question. Okay, now we go for SPM format question. So soalan macam ni belum keluar SPM. Let's say this year SPM came out this question. I want you all to answer and get full mark. For page 4, okay, I give you 1 minute to answer. 1 minute cannot answer. Okay, I give you 2 minutes from now. This question siapa dapat buat, that means you very good lah. Monday we do revision. Monday we do revision. I will only take few questions. We just discuss only lah. Can Since 2021 until 2025, there is no structure question about soap. There is one essay question came out in 2022. They ask you to use the cooking oil, refined cooking oil to produce soap. Essay question, experiment. Section C, question number 11. Lepas tu tak ada. Structure belum ada lagi. Alright, so please focus on this part. Kena. Okay, siapa dah siap angkat tangan? Ada. Faik, in what question now? Bila saya tanya je. Ada Faik. Okay. Faik Ryan. Auni tengah buat mana? Amirul, which question now?
Dah, sir.
Siap ke belum?
Dah.
Oi, baju lah. Okay, kita buat sama-sama. Okay, can Okay, soap making process. This one easy lah. Soap making process is known as saponification. Okay, it has hydrolysis process. First, the palm oil kena hydrolysis, kena pecah. Second, saponification. Okay, then third is neutralization. Okay, can Okay, name the solution X. So, tengok ini palm oil. The solution X should be what? Alkali. We need sodium hydroxide or we can replace with potassium hydroxide. So name the solution X. You guys put here sodium hydroxide. Okay, why sodium chloride is added? Sodium solid is added to the mixture to reduce. Okay, reduce the solubility of what? Of soap. You guys already score 1 mark. Any question? No question, Okay, next. When soap is used to wash the clothes in seawater, seawater is hard water, scum is formed. What is mean by scum? Scum is known as what? Is known as insoluble, soluble salt. Scum is insoluble salt. Salt of what? Of calcium. Okay, you guys put calcium ion or magnesium ion. Okay, Amirul, your answer is what? Apa you buat? Letak? You dah siapkan?
Saya letak, saya baca je.
Hmm.
Scum is the insoluble salt formed from
Hmm.
reaction between Mg2 plus ions and Ca2 plus ions with anions of soap.
Okay, can. Boleh juga. Or insoluble salt of calcium ion or magnesium ion. Okay, ini pun boleh. Ions Can Any question? Okay, can. Ataupun ikut Amirul. Salt is, scum is known as what? Is a reaction, insoluble salt from the from the reaction between calcium or magnesium ion with an ion of soap. Okay. Ini insoluble salt of calcium ion and magnesium ion. Sorry ini tambah sikit with an ion of soap. Okay, this is known as scum. State two ions present in seawater or well water, ocean, or any dirtiest water lah. Longkang pun, air longkang pun boleh. All these contain magnesium ion and one more calcium ion. You can write formula. Okay, now this question. Okay, soap. Okay, they use soap solution. Okay, after wash, this what the grease is remain. Using your chemistry knowledge, suggest an example of additive detergent. Additive detergent can be used to make soap more effective in art water. That means that when you buy detergent, in the detergent quart Arimau or whatever, they have detergent. Other than detergent, they have additive. Okay, additive detergent. This one we will learn on Monday lah. Okay, detergent, additive detergent. This additive detergent, under additive detergent, the one belum keluar untuk SPM, this one, builder. Builder. One of the additive detergent is known as builder. So I write again, one of the additive detergent is known as builder. Kena hafal kita ada builder, kita ada biological enzyme, drying agent, okay, a whitening agent, fragrance, all that. Under that, please memorize builder. Builder is known as, example of builder, sodium tripolyphosphate. Sodium tripolyphosphate. Kena hafal dia punya example. Okay, can I? So what is the function of builder? It will soften the art water. Soften the art water. It will remove two ion. Remove the magnesium ion and calcium ion from the art water. Okay, so dia kata di sini, what is the additive detergent? Suggest example of additive detergent. You guys suggest what? Sodium tripolyphosphate. Sodium tripolyphosphate. Okay, any question? You guys already score 1 mark. Any question? Okay, no question. So this sodium tripolyphosphate is under what class of additive detergent? Builder. Okay, and they ask what? Explain your answer. So what will happen? The substance will do what? It will remove, okay, remove the calcium ion, okay, and magnesium ion. Ion from what? From the art water. Art water. You guys already scored another mark. Next point, y'all put what? An ion of soap. Okay, able. Okay, will remove the grease effectively. Any question? Any question? No question. Ini soalan belum pernah keluar lah. Okay, can I? Sodium tripolyphosphate. Okay, copy down this. So next point, sodium tripolyphosphate will remove calcium ion and magnesium ion and will soften the art water. So an ion of soap will remove the grease effectively. Any question? No question, Okay, we go for last question. Ini nanti tengok recording, tengoklah. Okay, ini semua dapat buat. Okay, now art water, art water affect the washing because of it contain two ion. What are the ion? Calcium, magnesium ion. So answer. Okay, any question? No question. Okay, we go for last question. Okay, ini kita buat besok, kita buat soalan ni. So, this is SPM format question. Set 1, okay, seawater. So seawater, add water. They put cleaning agent P, here oily stain remove. So here this cleaning agent P is what? Detergent. Tuliskan. Alright. Okay, next one. They give you add water, cleaning agent Q, oily stain after wash is remain. So this is called what? Soap. So what is cleaning agent P? You guys write down detergent, and this is soap. You take your 2 marks. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, so art water contains what ion? Write the formula of two ions, Ca2 positive, Mg2 positive. Take 1 mark. Okay, 1 mark. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, now they ask what? Explain the differences in the observation. So you guys explain the differences in observation first. So first you explain the observation. So oily stain. Stain is removed. Okay, remove in set 1. Why? Why? Oily stain. Stain is remains. Remains in set 2. Ini adalah observation differences. This is the one you have to write first point. Oily stain removed in set 1, while oily stain is remains in set 2. Understand? So you use the set. Any question? Any question? Okay, then they ask you to explain. So first point done. Second point, okay, you start dengan soap first. If I will start with soap. Okay, explain your answer. So how to explain your answer? First point, art water. Art water contains I concentration. Concentration of two ion. What ion? Calcium ion and magnesium ion. You guys already scored another mark. Second point, I start with N ion of soap. N ion of soap in set 2. You have to mention set. Mana set? Ini soap, right? And make sure you guys use N ion. Jangan lupa letak benda ni. Must put N ion of soap. They will do what? Reacts with these ions and form scum. Okay, and this causes what? Number of N ion of soap. Soap become what? Become less. Then next point, thus N ion of soap fail to remove. Remove what? Remove the oily stain. You guys already scored another mark. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, next you go for N ion of detergent. Mesti ada N ion of detergent. N ion of detergent do not react. React with, so I put here calcium ions, okay, and magnesium ion. Then you put here no scum. Scum is formed. Okay, form. Then you put here thus N ion of detergent. Detergent will remove. Okay, remove the oily stain effectively. Any question? Very simple answer. Okay, now I bagi masa untuk salin. When they put explain the differences in the observation, first you tengok diagram. What is the difference in the observation? Must explain. So, apa you nampak? Number one, set one, oily stain is removed. Set two, oily stain masih ada lagi. That is the one you have to explain. Oily stain is removed in set one. While oily stain is remain in set 2, 1 mark. Okay, can I? Then you must mention art water contains what? Art water contains high concentration of calcium ion, magnesium ion. Okay, point 1, point 2, copy down. or screenshot? If done, one person angkat tangan. Okay, done. Okay. Okay, number 2. An ion of soap in set 2 react with this ion. What ion? Calcium and magnesium ion form scum. Satu markah. The number of N ion of soap become less. Thus, N ion of soap. So, sorry, ini salah ni. Okay, but you all know how to do, right? Okay. An ion of soap. Soap fail to remove oily stain. Okay, oily stain from the cloth. Okay, any questions so far? No, eh? Okay, next one, an ion of detergent do not react with calcium and magnesium ions. No scum is formed. Thus, an ion of detergent will remove the oily stain effectively. All these answer in my module. You guys need to do a question only. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, so far in chapter 5, chapter 13, saya dah habis detergent finish. Okay, soap finish. Okay, modern medicine finish. Modern medicine finish. Food additive also finish. Food additive also finish. Okay, after that traditional medicine also kita dah habis. Okay, and cosmetic kita buat satu. Ni kita dah belajar cosmetic. Okay, so before I wrap up the session, so I want you all to remember this one. Okay, ingat cosmetic. Okay, cosmetic. Okay, all of you copy down this. Can I? Okay, if you all ready, let me know. Okay, cosmetic, we have harmful. Okay, kena ingat harmful substance in the cosmetic. Okay, harmful substance in the cosmetic. So, Yasmin, what is the harmful substance present in the cosmetic? You know,
Is it mercury?
Yeah, harmful substance in the cosmetic. Please memorize. Ini lama tak keluar tau. Number 1 is called mercury. What is the effects of mercury in the cosmetic? You must make sure the cosmetic free from mercury, no. Because it can cause what? It can cause damage. What damage? Okay, nerve damage. Nerve damage. And one more, it can cause what? Kidney damage. So please write down this. Okay, nerve and kidney damage. Mercury, nerve and kidney damage. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, number 2, ingat nama objective question beta metason. Okay, METHASONE, metason valerate. Beta metason valerate. Okay, number 1, mercury, nerve damage, kidney damage. Beta metason valerate, it can cause what? Pigmentation. Uneven pigmentation. Uneven pigmentation. Okay, ini kena hafal beta metason valerate pigmentation. Kalau you tak hafal metason, is okay, but number 3 must hafal. 3T9. 3T9. When long terms of exposed usage of 3T9 is can cause what? Peeling, skin peeling. Kalau ada skin peeling, just pilih 3T9 or redness. Okay. Redness can, irritation also can. Okay. 3T9 skin peeling. Okay, kena ingat pigmentation, beta metason valerate. Mercury, remember, nerve damage, kidney damage. Okay, kena. Okay, number 4, last one, hydroquinone. Okay, so saya punya tulisan terus lah. Okay, hydroquinone, you remember age, skin, okay, become what? You just put hypersensitive due to the exposure of what? exposure of UV, okay, UV light. Okay, once you apply the cosmetic with hydroquinone substance and you expose to your UV light, what will happen? The skin become very hypersensitive. Okay, and it can cause what? Bengkala, all that. Okay, so these are the 4 substance in cosmetic. Number 1, sir, saya tak boleh hafal semua benda. Which one I have to memorize? Mercury wajib hafal. Okay, damage, nerve damage, kidney damage. Sudah hafal? Okay, beta metason valerate, uneven pigmentation. Tretinoin, you just hafal skin peeling. Okay, hydroquinone, you ingat ada soalan hypersensitive. When this word hyper, this one hyper, y'all just choose hydroquinone. Any question? No question. Betul eh? No question eh? Okay, nanti saya bagi masa untuk salin benda tu. Now we just check the question. Wait ah. Okay, in the module, all the answer in the module, you know. You just go through ni. Okay, tengok. Okay, page 208. Mercury damage of what? Damage of kidney and nervous system or nerve lah. Just remember nerve. Hydroquinone hypersensitive. Okay, peeling of skin tretinoin. Ada di sini. Okay, must memorize. You see the objective question. Number 1. Okay, can I? A woman diagnosed with nervous system terus pilih mercury. Okay, terus pilih apa? Mercury. Okay, next one. Perawatan. Okay, ini perawatan kosmetik. Okay, they put here rashes, irritation for the face. Okay, irritation for the face. This one, y'all pilih what? Anyone? See
A.
here, mercury. Okay. See, always check. Ini nampak. Oh, cannot. Saya pun tadi dah keliru tau. Mana ni? Kidney failure, mercury. Okay. Tretinoin mana? Tretinoin. Saya ada cari satu soalan tau. Where is the question ah? Ayo. Okay, I lupa mana soalan dia. Nanti saya cari Okay, so please remember the answer here, you know. You no need to copy the one. Okay, so di sini saya lupa letak satu jaga. Okay, you orang salinkan page 208. Okay, beta metason valerate. This one uneven pigmentation. Okay, mercury, kidney, and Danny, nervous system. Okay, can I? Or nerve. Hypersensitive hydroquinone. Okay, dia tunjuk macam ni, hypersensitive hydroquinone. Readiness of skin peeling tretinoin. Beta metason valerate, uneven skin pigmentation. That's all. Alright, so that's all for today. Kita jumpa on Monday. Monday y'all got admits right. Tuesday, kita buat Tuesday Tuesday evening. Nanti saya bagi tahu masa. Alright, take care. Bye semua.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.
So,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
bye.
sir.
Hey, Abhishek, you wait
Yeah, sir, yeah.
Okay, Abhishek. Others can go.
Discuss.
I off the recording first.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Abhishek, the question, where you get the question?
My tuition.